Guys, I want to thank you for deciding to take the course and learn how to sell and make money with a top tier program. And frankly, I've tried to rescue people from network marketing for a very good reason. And just think about this. About 95% of all people involved in network marketing fail. If those are the facts, and they are the facts, where is the promise of residual income? I mean, you can't build or create a residual income if 95% of the people are quitting and they stop buying the product. Now, I've asked a lot of people to consider this question over the past decade, and I've had a lot of people wake up to the fact that MLM is not the best business model to work. So therefore, I've done something I've never done before. I released this video course to show you exactly how to make money with a top tier program. But before I get into the course, check this out. I'm like a lot of people. I came into home business with an MLM program. In fact, it was Amway. And I worked an entire month for the income, and my income was, at the end of the month, $2.13. And thank God I sat down and thought about this real hard, and what I realized is the Amway diamonds I'd been taught to follow were not making their large incomes from the Amway compensation plan. They were making money selling books, tapes, and seminars. And when I looked at the Amway compensation plan, it just sucked. So back in 2003, I was in my car, I got a phone call, and it was a recorded call, and the call talked about an opportunity where I could make $400 a sale, get paid directly, and I did not have to build or babysit a downline. But let me back up for a second. At that time, I was working for a corporation. I was the sales VP, and my job was to recruit, train, and motivate these salespeople. And I was making about $80,000 a year. I had stock options, but I hated the job. I'd always work for myself, and I couldn't stand the corporate politics. Anyway, so I got the call inviting me to this conference call. I went to the call. I heard about the opportunity, and I said to myself, I could sell this opportunity. And I could work from home and exceed my income. And at that point, I was in. I gave my company 2 weeks' notice. And by the way, my wife thought I was crazy walking away from an $80,000 a year job, but I knew I could sell the opportunity, and that's what I did. I was prepared to work 12 hours a day to buy my freedom, and as it turned out, all I had to do was work about 3-4 hours a day, about a 4-day week, and the first month I made $8,600. And by the way, I went on to make a lot more money than that, and my wife stopped thinking I was crazy. In the interest of full disclosure, my life was a lot like Jordan Belfort's, the guy who was in The Wolf of Wall Street. I drove the same kind of cars, I partied like he did, and my favorite drug was cocaine. And back then, I owned what was called a boiler room. And I had about 100 employees, and actually I wound up in prison. But after I got out of prison, I did the same thing Jordan Belfort did, and I created a company that began teaching people how to become salespeople. And that's what I did after working the opportunity where I'd made $400 a sale. So I tell you this, so you'll know I'm qualified to teach you how to make money with a top-tier program. I want you to enjoy the course, enjoy the new lifestyle you can build by building a top-tier program. Take care, and I'll see you in the course.